Nalipa tax na hata siwezi afford kupanda taxi. Kwa banki sina kakitu siwezi afford hata shati. Oi, maji nanywa ya kanjo yako ya chupa za mapambo. Nalipia mtoto wako elimu ya bure ya juu. Unanipa ya bure lakini ya udu. Oh yeah. Yeah. So nitapata wapi majibu ya maswali? Mahindi lienda wapi? Pia shilingi shule za msingi. Paula mtume, mbona jela usimtume? Lazima abuniwe tume. Lazima abuniwe tume. Mapenzi ndizo hali mapasa tulificha kwa kabati. Kazi kwa vijana na pesa kwa wazee. Tulimanga mpaka za maded I say. So what? Do you have to form a commission? Oh no. Lazima abuniwe tume. Ooh yeah. Yeah yeah. Sheria. Yeah. Whoa. Sheria. Sheria. Fuata. Sheria. Sheria. No no. No yeah yeah. Sheria yeah yeah. Sheria yo yo. Sheria yeah.
Good evening and welcome to AfroFuse. My name is Marcus Solang. This and subsequent weeks, we will be focusing on African urban music. We will be finding out the inspiration behind some of the great hits by the likes of Eric Wainaina, Atemi, Chris Adwar, and the people that we have in studio today, Sarabi. Remember, you can connect with us on Facebook. Just search for AfroFuse, or on Twitter, @AfroFuse. We look forward to hearing your views, your thoughts, your insights on African urban music. But right now, let's have a little chat with the gentleman of Sarabi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Marcus.
Poa Jo, how you doing?
Salama sana. Mandela, Adam, karibuni sana.
Shukran.
Now, first of all, that particular track, heavily political track. Were you afraid at some point that maybe someone would come after you? Let's be honest. No, at all. While writing it. So where did the idea of the song come from? Because at some point you keep hearing Lazima abuniwe tume. It feels very government directed. Is that the case? How at what point did you decide we need to write a song along these lines about keeping to the law?
Marcus, yes. This time that we are living right now, people feel so oppressed. They can't speak, they can't talk. So we are the voices of this.
All right, let's take it back a bit. Your background. Sarabi, when did you begin? What was the starting point?
We've always been, Sarabi has always been here since 2005.
You're now in your early 20s, so how old were you then?
Man, we were just schoolboys.
Do the math.
So we were schoolboys, eh? Yeah. And since then, we've been going on. Some dropping out, some getting recruited.
So it's a constantly evolving band.
Sarabi is not an individually belonging band. Like you say, I own the rights of this band. We don't want to have a girl, or we don't want to do this type of music. No. Sarabi is a unit of people working together towards such an agenda, but in a different way and different skills and gifts we are given, we get to be together. Okay. So if I am not around, then Adam will take the acoustic version and play the music to the people, because the most important thing is the message. I get to write it, he gets to play it. So if I am today eliminated on board, somebody else will take over.
Now I have to remark, your performances, the level of engagement that you have with the crowd, it's fascinating. Why? Is that your signature? Is it your thing?
That is who we are.
Yeah, well, you know, the most important thing is getting the chemistry out there, you know. Yeah, what we really share with our fans. Our fans are just as crazy as we are.
Yeah, like you said, the mutual feeling. They just give us what we want, and we give them what they want. So we're like on the same page, you know.
And I think the reason also why so many youth man people relate to our music is because we relate to the problems they are having, or issues. We're tackling issues that we're living with in the society.
Yes. Speaking of the issues, by the way, I do know that you've had quite the history yourselves in terms of your background, in terms of where you've come from. Tell us about that.
Sarabi, we all come from different backgrounds. Yeah. Some of us came from the slums, you know, some of us just the ghetto side. You know. None of us have been raised in that, you know, very good family, you know. But we do this to change all that and to give those people who are down there the hope that, oh yeah, this is very possible. You know?
Yeah, and like Adam said, we were kids who did not have that much privilege, you know, of life to grow up in an easy environment, you know, and having this gift of music is an amazing thing to have in life, and we just cannot stop sharing it with the people. This is it, you know, we come from the ghetto, we come radical, but we come real.
And is that why your tracks, your music, how you write, is that a key reason why it really connects with everyone?
It's life, it's how you live, you know, we write down your life.
Yes.
Okay, we don't know you,
yes,
but whatever we're writing down is something that's been happening.
Yes.
Our daily lives, you know, you have this problem, but we don't always think about problems.
Coming into the present, at what point did you realize that you've tapped into something greater than yourselves? At what point did you realize, my goodness, we're going to go national, we're going to go continental, we're going global?
Well, I can say that the people who have influenced us, the trips that we've gone, you know, you're a ghetto child, you go abroad, you see these beautiful houses. I'm like, wow, I want to have such kind of a house, you know. And when you come back home, you know, people see you differently.
And for me, as a writer, what made me know that, wow, we are going into a greater war or a greater army of people marching towards something is that what is happening around the world, the society. Then I get to write many things. It means I have a responsibility. And every responsibility wagina come na power yake. Unajua, ama power ukujaga na responsibility yake.
And what's your end game? What are you targeting? What are you looking at?
Sarabi's end game has always been kukua inspiration to the society. You know, that day, you're no longer in the limelight, you know. People no longer listening to you live, or maybe you're dead, or maybe someone bigger is playing, not you anymore. We want people to remember that we also wrote a little part of life.
Now, we've heard your background, we know where you are right now, we know what your end game is, what you're looking towards, what you're targeting as Sarabi. But I'm pretty sure as you're forming your identity, as you're deciding on what you'll sound like, who you'll be, a lot went into that process. One of the ones that I really need to ask, was the hair also deliberate? Because it's all parted to one side, to the left.
Tricky. See, we're living in a world whereby there's a lot of classification. You see, you can't talk to someone when you're dressed like this. Where I stay, in the ghetto there, in the middle of the people, this is really a very composed way to dress, for a gentleman, very composed. Najua pia kwa shagi pia utajota huu ni mauru tu wa mtaani. So sometimes we look good in the eyes of our guests. People are watching us on TV. Sometimes we get. Yeah.
But he was the first one to have this kind of.
I was the first one, man. For
5 years, this hair's been still like this.
Oh yeah, for 5 years my hair has not been growing. But it's not about my hair; it's about our hair. But you don't have to have dreadlocks to be in Sarabi. Yes. Just like Morgan Heritage, they say you ain't got to have dreadlocks to be a Rasta.
Yes. So I have a chance, me and my team.
Kwanza ndevu zako ziko fiti. No long time they told us you cannot sit. Children are those who do not have beards. So if you don't have beards, you can sit with the people. Adam kwanza wewe kwanza hadi sasa hivi bado kama sisi kwa ligi nyingine.
Okay.
Woyo, chamo mande bo, aida dwaro mande. Biel chamo mande bo, aida dwaro mande yo. Yeah. Situation got me waiting. Some bad minds trying to bring me down, yeah. But I feel I've got to move on to the next one. Sometimes I feel I want to run away, yeah. But when you are here, I feel improved. Thank you, Lord, yeah. When you are here, I feel improved. Whoa, yeah. Illuminate the young generation. Relieve us from frustrations. Yeah. May you relieve us from the pain. We're gonna lift your name so high. Yeah. I'm gonna lift your name so high. And the next generation. Illuminate the next generation, yeah. Relieve them from frustrations. May you relieve them from the pain, yeah. They're gonna lift your name so high. They're gonna lift your name so high, yeah. Chamo mande, Aida dwaro mande, yeah. Alright. Yeah, chamo mande, boy. Aida dwaro mande, yeah. Let me tell you, yeah. Badala ujenge nyumba yako, unaharibu nyumba za wenzako. Badala ujenge nafsi yako, unasengenya nafsi za wenzako, yeah. Unaharibu hapa, unaharibu pale, unaharibu mpaka nyumba yako, yeah. Ndio maana hauwezi endelea. Ndio sababu hauwezi ndo, yeah. Badala ujenge nyumba yako, unaharibu nyumba za wenzako. Badala ujenge nafsi yako, unasengenya nafsi za wenzako. Unaharibu hapa, ukajipata uliharibu ya mtoto wako, yeah. Ndio maana hauwezi endelea. Ndio sababu hauwezi. Badala ujenge nyumba yako, unaharibu nyumba za wenzako. Badala ujenge nafsi yako, unasengenya nafsi za wenzako, yeah. Ulijaribu hapa, ukajipata uliharibu ya mtoto wako na. Ndio maana hauwezi endelea. Ndio sababu hauwezi toka hapo, yeah. Illuminate the young generation. Relieve us from frustrations. Good Lord, may you relieve us from the pain. We're gonna lift your name so high. We're gonna lift your name so high. Illuminate the next generation. Yeah. Relieve them from frustrations. Yeah. May you relieve them from the pain. Good Lord, I know you will do so. They're gonna lift your name so high. They're gonna lift your name so high. Believe me, yeah. Monday, yeah. Do I know Monday? Yeah. All right. Ooh, oh, yeah.
The name of that last track, what was it?
Situation, or you can call it Eliminate.
What is it about? What is the meat of the content?
It's really the word is illuminate. Situation is about illuminating young generation, as you can see. Pass on to the next one, pass on to the next one.
And are you yourselves illuminating another generation, the next generation?
Yes, we do. We have an organization called Vocal, Voices of Change All Over. What we mainly do is that we work with the youths and kids. They come there, we have different activities like dance, theater, music. So we we started doing this a while ago. It's 2 years old now. When we have our own gigs, they we give them time to do their thing, like perform, give them platform, so that people outside there, they see them, they notice them. Oh, this group coming up. So many years to come, there'll be even much more rockheads than us.
And speaking of platforms, on a final note, what's the most exciting platform you've performed on? What's the one that comes to mind right now? Yes, that one.
The biggest platform for me is playing at Oslo Soul Children Festival. For me, that was a big platform because for once I went to Maju, played at where Nobel Peace Prize chukuliwagwa, sindio? Oslo. And performing for children, much as 7,000 children. That is amazing. Young generation getting the message through. And that was amazing. Traveling across the sea with the plane just to go perform there.
So there's one thing that's been bugging me at the back of my mind, and I've been asking myself this. Why the name Sarabi? Where does it come from?
Sarabi is a Swahili name for mirage, deja vu. It's like a word, Sarabi, for us we took the name Sarabi because it's a sign of hope, a sign of faith. There's going to be a brighter light somewhere. Because Sarabi, the initial name, mirage. Maybe you're walking in a desert, you see something like water. But it ain't water. It just gives you another feeling to push on through. You see, so you reach it, but you never reach it.
So you offer that feeling?
We don't offer that feeling.
We are the feeling.
We are the feeling.
Wow. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Mandela.
We appreciate.
Asante sana.
Shukran.
Adam.
Asante
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sarabi, and thank you very much for joining us this evening on AfroFuse. Do remember you can still get in touch with us on Facebook. That is, search for AfroFuse, and on Twitter, please tweet at us at AfroFuse as well. Tell us what you think. Tell us a bit more about what you think of their music. And do remember you can catch us once again next week, same time, same place. For now, we leave you the sounds of Sarabi. Have yourself a good night.
All right.